you sit back here. Yes, looking nice back there for mama.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so what's up, guys? It's your girl Tia, as you already know, because you're here, right? I put on my Instagram story. I don't know if all y'all hear from Instagram, but I put on my Instagram story. I asked y'all if y'all wanted a story time or if y'all wanted like a current playlist thing. The numbers were pretty close, so I think this video is gonna be the story time, and then the next video I'm gonna do a little playlist share. So I'm about to tell y'all the story of my worst ass whooping. Like, I'm having flashbacks right now, like my ass hurts. Okay, so I'm just gonna get right into it. I don't want to talk too much about it. I'm gonna just... So me growing up, church wasn't an option in my house, especially with my family. My mother is like super religious. My aunt is also super religious. So we was there every Sunday, rain, shine, snow, sleet. We was up in that sanctuary. Hallelujah, praise the Lord, all that. So I have an older brother. My brother is 3 years older than me. You know, me and my brother, we would be in church, and the thing is, like, we would always sit in the back because, you know, kids be bored. Like, my church didn't have like a whole... At first we had a Sunday school type thing, but then that kind of stopped. So at this point we would just sit in the back and, you know, entertain ourselves, because, you know, we didn't have no cell phones and stuff like y'all got now. Like, I'm making it seem like I'm mad old, but like growing up, I didn't get a DS or a phone until I was like 11, 12. So this is before then. Me and my brother were bored in the back, so like we had this bright idea. I don't know what the fuck made us do this shit, but we decided, let's crawl under like the pews. Like, I don't know if y'all know, in church, like, they got like rows. Well, my church did. It's like pews, that's what they're called. So we were like crawling under the fucking pews. We crawling, you know, minding our fucking business, hee hee ha ha. And, you know, we just kept crawling, and then we got to the front, like the front where the pulpit is, like where the pastor sits, the minister sits, all those people up there, and like the musicians and shit. So we basically like crawled out to the front, and everybody saw us, and like they stopped service. And my mom, she's sitting up on the pulpit, mind you, because my mom is a minister. So she's looking at us, you know, she's just embarrassed. She's like, I know these are not my kids under the pew. Like, this is not my kids in the front row of this church right now. So, you know, my mom is giving us that look. Like, I was like, I know what that means. So, you know, my mom, like, she came and got us, she pulled us to the back, and she said her famous fucking words: when we get home, it's gonna be me and you. She said this to us individually. Now, another thing my mom said all the time was, it's not a threat, it's a promise. So that means if you got a promise, your ass was going to get beat when you got home. Like, there was no way around it. But if she just told you, yeah, I'm gonna get you, you was straight. But no, she done promised this time. Tina done promised me this ass whooping. So, you know, church is coming to a fruition. I don't think I used the right word. Church is coming to an end at this point. And, you know, my mom, you know, she doing her little rounds, you know, greeting the sister Scotty and Paula and all the ushers and all that. You know, she greeting them, doing her little thing, you know, doing her little fake, hi, you know, knowing damn well you about to beat our ass when we get home. Let them know that. Let them know that. So then, you know, she come and gather us, and like she just grabbed both our hands. She's like, let's go. And I'm just like, damn. So we go into the car. And, you know, usually my brother sits in the front seat and I sit in the back. But this time, none of us was sitting up front with her. Like, you're gonna be my ass. We're not friends right now. We scared. We're scared. The whole car ride home is silent. We get like around the corner, because at the time I had lived in a different place that I live now. So we get like around the corner from the house, you know. I just start crying because I was a punk when I was a punk. I cried over everything. I was a drama queen. Anybody in my family could tell you I was a brat. It was so bad. I start crying because I know it's coming. I know I'm about to get my ass beat. Like, who's happy about that? But when kids know they about to get a beating, the first thing you do when you get home is run in that fucking bathroom. Run in that fucking bathroom, because, you know, when you're in the bathroom, it's like a sense of security. Like, she's not gonna beat your ass while using the bathroom. Now, that's just disrespectful. I'm just in the bathroom. I'm rethinking my decisions. I'm like, damn, did we really have to crawl under those pews? Was it really necessary? And I'm just I'm shook because I know when my mom tells you it's a promise, she don't break her promises. So I knew that this was going to happen to me. It was inevitable at this point. My mom knocks on the door. To be honest, I don't even know where my brother is at this point. She was like, oh, and don't think I forgot, because I'm in the bathroom. She's like, you gotta come out soon. And I'm just like, Mom, please don't beat me. I waited till she went into her room, and then I like dipped out the bathroom. I went into my room and I just grabbed mad pants, because you know you gotta like put some cushion so it don't hurt as much. So I grabbed mad pants and I go back in the bathroom, I lock it, and I'm just putting on pants. And then she called me to come out the bathroom. And you know, my mom was really calm about her beatings. You know, she didn't chase us. That was one thing that she was big on. She was like, I'm not gonna chase you, because you're gonna have to come out eventually, and you're going to get this ass whooping. Like, it's promised to you. Like, I already told you you're getting it. I don't go back on my promise. So you're not avoiding this ass whooping. It's not happening. You know, when you put on the pants, you know, they mad bulky. Like, it's mad hot that you got pants on. But I really didn't care. I was trying to protect my ass, to be honest. That's all I was doing. So, you know, she called me out the bathroom. She called my brother. She called us both into her rooms. Now, like I said before, my mom was very calm about her ass beatings. Like, you know, it was gonna happen. Just get it over with. So she called us into her room. We're sitting on the bed. The thing about my mom's beatings, like, I wouldn't say they didn't hurt, but like, they were kind of brief. Like, she didn't go on and on, you know, like did I tell you do that? My mom didn't do all that. It was just like, you know, a good 6 whacks, and then, you know, you did, and then, you know, she tell you, stop crying before I give you something to cry about. That type of shit. So I wasn't really too worried, but like I said, at the time I was a punk. So any type of pain that's coming to me, I'm shook. So we're sitting on the bed. I feel like I said that mad times, but yes, we're sitting on the bed, and she said, you know, she's giving us the rundown. She's like, you know why I'm doing this, right? Y'all crawling under the bed. Y'all know I'm a minister. Da, da, da. That's embarrassing to me. Da, da, da. You know, she's been giving us a little talk. You know, I'm a punk. I was a punk. Like, what can I tell you? Well, you know, my brother, since he's older, he always went first. So this time she was like, hands or butt. At first, I was like, you giving us the option for an ass whooping right now? Like, are you serious? She said hands or butt. You know, my brother went first, so I'm looking at him like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You first, brother. He said hands. I was like, might be a smart decision. So, you know, I'm crying, you know, while I'm watching him get his. He went like this. She gave him his wax on his hands, and I'm looking at his hands after them. Shit is just red. And, you know, my brother, he didn't really cry too. I feel like he did cry. I'm not really too sure. It's a little hazy. That nigga probably cried. You know, he done, and now it's my turn. Now, y'all, I got all these pants on. I got at least 4 pairs of pants on. She looked at me. She said, hands or butt? I said, at this point, I'm like, damn, like, they both gonna hurt. Like, but I gotta go to school, so if I say hands, my hands gonna be sore. I'm holding a pencil. Like, I don't know what to do. But then I'm like, if she beat my ass, like, she gonna make me take all of these pants off, and like, it's gonna be bare ass. I can't. Like, how you gonna choose? What is the lesser of the two evils? Like, there's no way I'm getting an easy go here. So I chose butt. I don't know why I chose butt, but I chose butt. I just saw how red my brother's hands were, and I just couldn't do that, you know. I'd rather just have the traditional asshole. Let's just keep it traditional. Let's stick to the regular, you know. So I'm taking off the pants. Now, mind you, my mom, she wasn't really rough, but like, before I even got the last pair of pants, like, she cocking her hand back, and I'm like, so I guess I was taking too long for her. So sis just like grabbed me. She just, you know, belt and my shirt in one hand. Like, she grabbed me and she just pulled the rest of my pants down, switched she just alternated hands, and then just grabbed my shirt with this hand, and she just against the clouds. They just keep blocking out the sun. After that, I just ran into my room, you know. You start plotting the way you're gonna run away. I had my little Hello Kitty bag with the little wheels on it. I was just packing clothes in there. I was gonna run away. I hated my mom. It was just so bad. Like, my ass was still burning. I couldn't even sit down. Every time I go to sit down, I feel the tickle. And it was just so bad. Like, but honestly, other than that, I can't really say my mom gave us too many beatings. Like, my mom was pretty easygoing. But like the church thing, because church is like such a strong thing with our family, at least, like, that was big to her. Everybody knew we were her kids because, like I said, we went to church every Sunday. You know, same people, they see us, they know we're her kids. Like, she couldn't even be like, oh, I don't know them kids, because like, we are kids. I look just like you, I look just like you. So yeah, I think that was the worst ass whooping I ever had. Like, my dad, he didn't beat me at all. I think he would, like, my dad, to be honest, all he had to do was like yell at me and I was shook. Like, the type of kid I was easy to be handled. Like, all you had to do was raise your voice with me and you got it. That was just me. Like, you didn't really have to do too much. I wasn't a bad kid, so it was like, beatings were rare. And this one beating, like, it may not sound like a lot to y'all, but just know, like, this beating, it lasted with me for a long time. Like, I held this with me for a while. Like, the lip curl was just so intense, and I just knew it was coming to me. Like, I was anticipating it as being like, preacher preaching, you know. I'm sitting there like, but yeah, that's it for that story, I guess. Oh, and y'all might see a little change in background. That's just because I'm sitting on my bed this time. Yeah, that's pretty much it. After that beating, I was scared straight. You wouldn't see me crawling under nobody's pew again. In church, each time after that, I love my mother. My mother created a very strong Black independent woman. I'm not discrediting her. You know, the beatings that I did get, they definitely did shape me. So, I mean, applause to you, mama. I hope y'all enjoyed this little story time. Like, it was a fun little reminisce, you know, just reminiscing the time I got my ass beat. Who doesn't love to do that? Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna get out of you guys' face. Y'all can like, subscribe, share if y'all fucking with it. Definitely fucking with y'all. And that's it. We out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.